Hello guys, how are you? Hey, this is Ruby Singh with the Real Estate News School. So many of you have questions at this time. Ruby, how's the market doing? This is a good time to get into investment properties, or is this good time to buy even a second home, or uh, and then sell it, um, buy it and sell it. So I actually wrote this list of chapters for you guys uh, to answer all your questions, like an investor's guide, okay? That, make sure that if this is what you want to do, um, you also have to consider investment risks. What are the real estate investment risks at this time? And if you want to make money, by flipping or wholesaling the house, faster, there are options. So this guide, this will definitely will cover you. Um, It will protect you. It will guide you step by step. Since I have a years of experience in real estate, and especially working with the investors, they have a questions on that. Okay, so you want to make sure, if you want to get into real estate investment, you also check the real estate, investments risk, that it also involve with the risk, and how you don't get burned, you don't lose the money, okay? Because sometimes it's hard to recoup, okay? um, but so if you're thinking about investing, you have to check, your options on financing your investments. If you want to invest into homes, or if you want to invest into a business, if you want to invest into land, if you want to invest into real estate stocks, all these is different, you know, investments involved. So we will also talk about, some of you guys want to know about wholesaling. What is wholesaling? Okay. Mm, or flipping a house, or, you know, um, uh, uh, how much is your ROI will be. ROI is rate on investment. And then how you can also protect, make sure that you protect from the flops, okay? So you don't waste years of your investment and get into something that, you know it's hard it's hard to make up to, okay? um, and then also we will also cover guide to investing in rentals, right? Then there's a property management comes, and how to also sell or rent your investment, okay? um, and then when you're ready to sell, if you need to stage, or if staging the property, if it makes a difference, what is a curb appeal, what is if you um, can afford to invest into something as a beginner by yourself, or you need somebody else to work with, um, or who you can ask all these questions to. And I know there is no free resources. I know that out there, and nobody want to give you, they always asking, something before they even answer you one question. So my goal is to educate you. This is a free, um, give you free guidelines and educate you so you don't burn yourself. Um, the with the time frame, and then also with your, of course, money too. You lose the money also. So so let's talk about that. In that, sometime you, sometimes, especially on TV right now, okay, since we know that the market is so hot, right? um, and you're watching those house flipping or income property TV shows, right? And they seem to update what need to be updated, and then they sell it out or rent it quickly, okay, at a profit. Sure, there's always, you know, expenses involved in that, okay, but on TV, it always seems to work out at the end. But we're talking about the TV shows, right? Not the real life. So it's exactly that, portrayal of real estate investing that draws people in. That's why you see that people want to learn more about the real estate, investing, or want to get into it. Why wouldn't, you want to? Because I know there's a work involved, to make a place look better, and then you make also profit on it too. Um, but the problem, there's there's so much more that goes into real estate investment than just a television show. Okay, that's why it's called television. Television. They are the one who's, showing you their reality, right? It's and then it it's not real with the real life. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a show. It's a television show. So, but that doesn't mean that there's no potential that you can be get into the investment market, or this definitely. But you need to know what goes into getting into real estate market, investment market, if you want to be a full-time investor. Okay, but that's the reason I'm here, to guide you this, because it's the reason you are listening to this show is because, of course, you want to get out of that, the the job, and make some money, and also investment for your family, right? You are a hardworking, you are a intelligent, you are realistic, um, and you want to make a change. Just get stuck at, you know 9 to 5 job, right? And making a better financial situation by getting into, real estate, and as an investor, right? So of course, there is a it's not easy 1 2 3 like TV shows. Um, it involves hard work, okay, through for real estate investment. So you will actually learn in this section. You will learn that how you can start and get into real estate investment, including what type of properties, right, to invest into, and how you can finance your purchase, right? Or if you're just a beginner investor, or you are, seasoned investors. But there's definitely you can learn through the strategies, okay? How it can enhance your ability to make, you know, money uh, by making a sound right decisions instead of emotional decisions. Um, so let's get into it. These tips, it will help you succeed. Um, the the guidelines, and then help you succeed in your return on ROI, which is return on investment for your investment properties or investment projects. Okay, how you can spend money the right way so you're not losing money or wasting money, and how you can build, um, you know, a team and then benefit, uh, benefit in this market. Okay, so if you are thinking about investing, right, before we even begin, I want to point out that this is more towards people who are interested in becoming investors. But if you want to know more, and if you already started down this path, you could theoretically, learn more. If there's some time you can brush up, you sometimes miss, you can go back and listen to it. Okay. Um, so you learn some strategies that you might haven't tried before, but if you want aware of, and maybe you'll find validation that you, if you are right on track, because I will um, go through, step by step, what is real estate investment, what is real estate investor, how, um, you can work it and what goes into, because there's a lot of information goes into. It's better that you learn now than, risking it out all your money. Okay, to just, losing a money, getting into bad investment, and then it's a bad risk. It's a risk that it takes sometime years to recoup. Correct. So uh, I just want to also know that, remind you, you have to ask yourself that why you want to get into real estate in the first place. Okay, there's a lot of good information that I'm gonna share with you guys. Um, it can't hurt to give, at least a, quick glance and listen to it. Um, and as for those, if you are looking to get into real estate investment game, my goal is here to, give you all the information. That's the years of my work that I've been in real estate. You need to decide whether real estate investment is right for you, and then how, I will teach you, guide you step by step how to jump in, and what everything from A to Z, what it goes into being a real estate investor. So let's get started. Okay. Um, the status is that according to 2019 article on Investopedia, the average commercial real estate investment return over 20 years are around 9.5%. Okay, that's diversified, and residential investment averages around 10.6. Okay, both of these are higher than the S&P 500 index, which has an average annual return of 8.6 over almost last 20 years. So by the way, all of these figures include housing price, but burst in 2008 recession, and we know that that was a bad real estate recession. Okay, a lot of people got burned for it. So during the real estate investment, if for investor, it was still a good deal. Okay, they made the most money in that recession. Okay. The status alone obviously show a great reason to buy real estate, but what do investors hope to get when they are buying the property? Okay. So according to 2017 National Association of Realtors NAR investment and vacation home buyers survey, like 37% of investors, the reason they buy it because they want to rent it out for the income. 16% of for the possibility that the price will appreciate. Okay. And then 15% because of course they find a good deal. Correct. This also all sounds great, right? All these numbers, and according to National Real Estate Realtors, it all sounds fine, hunky dory. But I'm guessing the main stat you are interested is how much you can make. Am I right? Bigger investor, right? The bottom line. Well, here's the answer you've been waiting for. According to survey for of real estate investor done by ZipRecruiter in spring of 2019, investors make average of 123,000 per year, but with the low end around like 47 to 50 grand per year, and then high is around 250 to 300 per year. Okay, uh, most make within the range of 100 to 150 per year. Okay, so now we cover that if you want to get what is the reason, and this is the bottom line, right? But you also need to learn the financing, how the financing work, um, if you get into real estate, right? So the financing, now that you know why real estate investment is a good idea, right? We cover the income, and so that's actually we will talk about tomorrow morning, how what are your option of financing, correct? Where you can get the money um, to finance, and if you don't have no money, how you can finance, how you can invest without any money in your pocket. Okay. um, if you want to invest with your money, with your savings or your money you have, correct? We can also talk about what are like tax benefits for the real estate investor, if there's a benefits to be a real estate investor. Okay, then we will talk, there's different kind, like there's a 1031 exchange. um, what is 1031 exchange? There's what are the time restrictions on that 1031 exchange? What are the rental tax benefits that you can take advantage of if you are if you want to be a real estate investor? Okay, there's a lot of tax benefits. um, then we also will talk about credit score. If you want to borrow money from the bank, from the lender, what is, how your credit score, good and bad, it will play the effect on borrowing the money. But we will also cover that if sometime there's a scams um, included in that too. So you have to beware, okay, on those scams. So we will cover all that tomorrow morning. So hope this helps, and hope you are interested in learning everything. And I will go through step by step to let you know, to guide you how you can start your journey as a real estate investor, what it goes into to be a real estate investor. And uh, like today we covered today, what is that, if you want to get into real estate investing, and what are the status of the being a real estate investor, or if it's the right decision you are making, how much money usually the real estate investors they make. So we will cover other stuff like financing, how you can finance your property, uh, you know, and get the loans, um, or use your own cash money, or how you can also take benefits of uh, property tax benefits, right? Rental property tax benefits from IRA, uh, Uncle Sam, and then also your credit score. All that we will cover tomorrow. Okay. All right, guys. Again, this is Ruby Singh with the Real Estate New School. I'm so looking forward to talk to you tomorrow. Hope all is well, and then you can also leave me comments in the comment section. If you have any questions, you're most welcome to ask me. I usually try to answer all my questions. Um, and then we'll see you tomorrow. All right. Have a great day, and then we'll talk tomorrow. Thank you.